when the Nigerian news media, when the Nigeria, like you hear this, when the Nigerian news media, when they were serious, very busy promoting and advertising Magu, calling him all sort of fine name and very wonderful name. We were busy calling him to make the audit, to publish all the loot, all the recovered loot since 2015. So Magu claimed that coronavirus was as a result of corruption, and he said it was a corruption virus. So now, the money that was supposed to be used to purchase ventilators and build hospitals to fight this corruption virus, he said, he embezzled all of them. Criminal. Criminal. Now listen.
May describe him as ubiquitous in style, but the passion with which he fights corruption resonates beyond Nigeria. The czar of Nigeria's anti-corruption campaign, Ibrahim Magu, has added a new twist to corruption as it re-emphasizes that coronavirus is a product of corruption.
Because the corruption virus was a creation by a corrupt mind. Somebody actually created corruption viruses. I mean, coronaviruses. Somebody deliberately sat down in the lab and came up with the creation of the coronavirus and with the view to infect and destroy other people. So what else who else is more corrupt than that? So it's created by a corrupt mind. So I still insist that coronavirus is caused by corruption.
But that was not the crux of this gathering. At stake here is the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission and the Ahmadu Bello University. This is a new partnership with Nigerian academics. For the EFCC, one key way to reorientate the populace about the dangers inherent in corruption is to enlist the academia to fashion out a curriculum on corruption and its dangers.
We are really glad to really support it, particularly when we know that what you put before you is the #1 challenge of Nigeria. Equally, this country can get this right. I think it's going to be far-reaching. Yes. And we have to take this battle beyond the physical, intellectual. And today's world is run intelligently. Yes, without seeing you, but everything.
So, let us pretend as if the people who arrested him are actually fighting for corruption. Let us pretend. So now, I am calling on the people who arrested him. You know, like I said, I am pretending as if you people are fighting corruption. You see, everybody that Magu have dealings with must be investigated, their account. You see, the Vice Chancellor of that Ahmadu Bello University is one of them. You see, Abba Kaire's family is one of them. You see, of course, Aisha Buhari, people cannot touch her, but you see, Abba Kaire is one of them. So all the people, all the associates, all of them should your account. What about the Chief of Army Staff, Chief of Army Staff Brutai? All of them own property in Dubai. So let me pretend as if you people are fighting the corruption, you know, leading to the arrest of Magu. So now, I want you to listen to the second corruption man, to the second criminal, who is the Attorney General of Nigeria. Listen to him.
Let's begin with what you like. Money. I love money also, but this one is not my money. It's our money, which was stolen. Nigeria has signed a tripartite agreement for the repatriation of over 318.4 million US dollars. You heard right. That's over 115.9 billion Nigerian naira with the United States of America and the island of Jersey. A statement from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs says the pact was signed on February the 3rd at the United States Department of State in Washington, D.C. According to the statement, the funds which were looted by former dictator General Sani Abacha are to be used to fund 3 major projects: the Lagos-Ibadan Expressway, the Abuja-Kano Expressway, and the Second Niger Bridge. The Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami, signed the agreement on behalf of the federal government. The Assistant Solicitor General of the island of Jersey, signed on behalf of the island via Deputy Assistant Attorney General in the United States Department of Justice on behalf of the American government. Members of the Nigerian delegation who witnessed the signing include a Minister of Foreign Affairs, Geoffrey Oyema, and a Nigerian ambassador to the United States. The Minister of Justice and the Attorney General of the Federation, Mr. Abubakar Malami, joins us via telephone now from the United States to give us an insight on how far the government has gone. Are we done and dusted in getting that money, that loot back home? Thank you so much, Honorable Minister, for joining us tonight on Politics Studio Channels Television. Give us a sense on how far you and your team have gone. Is everything all signed and sealed? Done, Honorable Minister?
Well, every other thing is set and fully consummated in terms of execution of the agreement, among the interested parties comprising of Island of Jersey, United States of America, and indeed the Federal Republic of Nigeria. An agreement has been signed and executed, and then we are looking forward towards the repatriation of money in a couple of weeks.
So give us a sense of how fast this money can come. 3 weeks, a month or more? How early are you expecting this money to come?
You see, the money as it is in the custody of Island of Jersey, where the money was indeed deposited. And then the United States of America came on board on account of the fact that it has an order of forfeiture restraining the money against the background of the fact that its financial institutions and financial means of exchange, the dollar was used in the perpetration of the crime of looting the assets of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. So that brings about the parties of interest to be the Island of Jersey, which is the United States of America, which initiated a judicial process for the restraining of the money, and Nigeria, which is indeed a big time. So the common agreement agreed upon is within 27 days, the money will leave the custody of Island of Jersey down to United States of America, and within 45 days, the money will be repatriated upon receipt of same by United States of America will be repatriated to Nigeria. So we are looking at around 72 or so days from yesterday when the agreement was eventually signed and executed by the tripartite agreement was signed by the parties.
Sounds like good news to the ears of a lot of Nigerians, especially when we know how much this money is and what impact it could make if it's judiciously used right here in Nigeria. This is perhaps the third tranche, if I'm not wrong, under the Buhari government in terms of Abacha loot that has been repatriated to Nigeria. Can you tell us, is this the last that we know of Abacha loot outside of Nigeria?
Well, as it is, in the further negotiations in respect of additional money, not only relating to Abacha, but indeed extending to other parties of interest, inclusive of monies to be recovered relating to Ibori, the former governor in Nigeria, inclusive of the money to be recovered relating to Alamesia, inclusive of additional money to be repatriated relating to Dezeni Addison Madoke and indeed Kola Aluko. So negotiations in respect of additional monies had indeed commenced yesterday, and we look forward to signing further agreement in no distant future for the purpose of repatriation of additional sum. For the record, the amount to be repatriated as it relates to the agreement that was signed yesterday is over $300 million, which translates to over 100 billion Nigerian naira. So we look forward to additional sum of money which is being recovered relating to these four parties I have enumerated, and we have already commenced negotiations. Part of the money we are looking forward to have repatriated in no distant future includes some of the monies that are now domiciled in UK and additional money in US and indeed France. So we are indeed trying to cover this. There are additional monies expected to be repatriated very soon as well.
So, Honorable Minister, you've not told us in specific the question I asked about Abacha loot. Is that the last of it that we know that exists?
I said it's not the last. The negotiations are ongoing in respect of additional monies relating to Abacha, but then we are not restricting the recovery, further recovery coming on board to Abacha. We are extending it to other parties of interest, inclusive of Alison Madoke, inclusive of Deziani, Ivori, Alamesia, and indeed Kola Aluko. So, in respect of Abacha, it is not the last. We are still expecting additional money, but then we are expanding the negotiations process to cover other parties of interest.
There are also fears that Nigeria may be conceding too much to other parties involved in the repatriation process. Are we conceding too much, AGF?
Well, I don't understand what you mean by conceding too much.
And finally, the money came. The money came. Now, let it be on record. Let it be on record. Malami and co. Northern cabals, Northern Caliphate, looting Nigeria to stupor, liquidating Nigeria. The Northeast and Northwest, liquidating Nigeria. The same person who looted Nigeria, that the money is coming back now, is from the North. The people who are recovering the money, they are from the North. The same people who recovered it and they are looting it again, they are from the North. Loot as much as you can, because Nigeria is going down, so that when it goes down, use it and develop the North while we continue to rebuild our region where you people left it, how you people left it. Let this video be a record, because I'm asking again, we have to watch the Malami, who is now sitting on top of $321 million. Thank you.